From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Chad Kuhl, the Delaware-born hurler, gets the call to start here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Striding in, Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, the pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Taken in by Machado. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Mike Foltynewicz gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So digging in now, Eric Young Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Eric.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And now a pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting third.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Now in the box, Manny Machado. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Frazier stands at first with 1 out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting fourth. No left fielder. Corey Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Two out with the man at first. The 1-1. Swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year. And that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0 is a ball high and inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Stepping up now, number 24. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Now at the plate, Shelby Worth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Now batting, Ozzie Albies. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
At the plate, Michael Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Carson Kelly. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Pirates on top, 2-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Now to the plate, Doug Huff. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. This is line to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So bases are empty here with two gone, and the pitcher Mike Foltynewicz digs in to bat next. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bell is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now, Chad Kuhl, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Chad Kuhl.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Young Jr.
Striding in once again, Eric Young Jr. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's a strike. The throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The runner scores from second. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Frazier leads off second with one gone in the inning. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Hard hit at third. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We're through three here in the Steel City. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Here's Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Inciarte is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Frazier has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First delivery to him on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, number 24, fouled away. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. So coming to the plate, Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
In now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bell aboard here at first with nobody out. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. Digging in now, Maikel Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Franco could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season. Currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Here's the 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First offering on its way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Under it is the left fielder, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi.
Atlanta, the right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Shelby Worth. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. He's set, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Albies leads off first with 1 away. Swing, and he popped him up. over in foul territory back behind third. Franco is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Doug Howe.
So stepping in, Doug Huff. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chad Kuhl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chad Kuhl.
And the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. And there's the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Eric Young Jr.
Digging in once again, Eric Young Jr. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Settling in now, Adam Frazier. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Worth will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Carlos Perez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 58, Carlos Perez.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bounce to first. Bell scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Frazier is calling for it, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Miguel Sokolovic enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 72, Miguel Sokolovic.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Shortstop, Manny Machado.
From the stretch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Corey Dickerson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Bell. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. In there, 1-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. 7th inning coming up. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Fouled away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
Now batting, number 24.
Stepping into the box, number 24. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now here it comes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Shelby Work.
Stepping into the box, Shelby Worth. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0. David Mize gets the call
please.
from the pen to take over
Now
on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 25, David Mize.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a hard hit ball. Caught out there at second base. And very quickly here, there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 39, Chad Cool.
So here now is the pitcher, Chad Cool. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Colin Moran will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Colin Moran.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. Two out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
The center fielder, number 10, Eric Young.
Standing in, Eric Young Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 fouled off. Moran, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Chris
attention,
Harris
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the
pitching
bullpen as
for
he'll
the
do so to
Pirates,
start the 8th.
Number 19, Chris Harris.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Harris has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Coming to the plate now, Johan Camargo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Franco over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Into the box, Doug Huff. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Reined in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. So striding in, Adam Frazier for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And set to go, the slugging shortstop, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Swung on, hit in the air and deep. Got a chance and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field is second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. A.J. Minter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 33, A.J. Minter. Now playing third base and batting 9, number 83, Austin Riley. The batter, the first baseman, Josh.
Stepping in now, Josh Bell, and he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Gregory Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Here's the first pitch to him, and this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Ready on 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. See you later. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. Number 14 on the season, and this lead swells to 7-0.
Take a look at it on replay. You can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Michael Feliz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
45, Michael Feliz.
Digging in, Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. Sliced hard on the ground. Frazier right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Grounded to the right. Frazier fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. And he misses there. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. This is popped up. Bell has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chad Kuhl earned his 9th win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the